Hey everybody, what's up y'all? Welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel if you've been watching me from other videos. We are here to talk Marriage Boot Camp. This is season 19, episode 1, the hip hop edition. Welcome to boot camp. This is going to be a whole mess. A whole entire mess. And I'm here for every single episode of it. So let's go ahead and get into it. If you are brand new to my channel or coming back from um watching me do another recap, I do breakdowns of various TV shows, both scripted and reality, interjecting my own thoughts, opinions, and theories into each and every recap. So if you enjoy that type of content, please consider subscribing to the channel, thumbsing up the video, and then hopping into the comment section so we can talk about everything that went down in the episode. All right. So on this season, we have four couples that we know are going through relationship woes, relationship issues, and they are enlisting the help of Dr. Ish and Judge Toller, Judge Lynn Toller, so that they can get through their relationship struggles and see if they are going to stay together or break up at the end of boot camp. So we have Rich Dallas and Mariah Lynn from Love and Marriage, nope, from Love and Hip Hop New York. We have Lyrica and A1 from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Gangsta Boo, who is she was the first female rapper in 3 6 Mafia, and her boyfriend Emmett, who is also a rapper. And then we have K Michelle and her boyfriend, who is a dentist named Caston. Okay, already a very colorful bunch. Let's just get right to it. We know that Lyrica and A1 are on here for the check. They have never really been on the same accord. I think they're like divorced now in present day. K Michelle and Caston, has she been in this relationship before? If y'all know, because some of y'all in the comments be knowing the ins and outs of everything. If you guys know, is this a legit real relationship? We know for damn sure that Rich Dollars and Michelle and Mariah Lynn, that is not a couple. But all right, y'all. So it starts off with them introducing themselves. We know that because of the pandemic, they are quarantining in like a hotel room before then going and staying in the house with everybody else. We don't need nobody getting sick. We don't need this to be a little mini super spreader event. So Mariah describes herself, singer, songwriter, whatever, raptress, reality star, and then she calls herself an icon. She called herself an icon, and I didn't know what to say. I didn't know how to feel, but girl, I icon where? I icon for in what sense of the word? But all right. So they said they have been on and off for 9.5 years. And she feels that he does not like to claim her. He don't. Rich described himself as he has, I think it's called Dallas Entertainment, but we do know that Rich has legitimately worked for Bad Boy Records. He's managed some people. I think he's done some stuff. Rich has definitely done some stuff, but he's most notably and most recently known for being a member of the Creep Squad. That's how your life turned out there, Rich. So then we have Lyrica and her wife, A1. And they've been together for 10 years, married for 5. They are currently, I don't think they are currently together, as in currently on the show. She said that she moved out after their last cheating scandal. Not his last cheating scandal. So then we have Gangsta Boo. Her and Emmett have been together for 7 years. He was opening up for her when she was on tour. I guess 3 6 was on tour a while back. And she feels that she wants him to make her more of a priority. He said that she cannot always be a priority. Sometimes other things have to come first. And she feels that she should be the only priority all of the time. Then we have K Michelle and Caston. K Michelle describes herself as a singer songwriter. And then she put in as a claim to fame that she was the first African American to be endorsed by Jack Daniels. But then you made a song called VSOP, which is kind of about Hennessy. So where's your loyalty to Jack Daniels? Is there a VSOP Jack Daniels? No, there is not. I don't think there is. I'm pretty sure it's not. But she showed to make a Jack Daniels song. So they've been dating for 6 years, but they have been friends since high school. She said Caston is a dentist. He looks like he don't want to be bothered with the show, and like he is really only doing this to kind of shut Kay up. That's the vibe that I got from it. K Michelle's new face, while I don't think it looks as bad as some other people do, I do feel like she can't move it. Like we're not seeing any real facial expression from Kay. It's like she's just kind of frozen the entire time. It's kind of whatever makes you feel good, girl. Whatever makes you feel good. So, we all know that Lyrica and A1 had beef with K Michelle in the past. Remember, Lyrica was opening up for K Michelle. Lyrica was late, I think on a tour date or something. Then Lyrica Senior, her mama, Lyrica G, tried to like it was a lot. I just remember K Michelle snatching the mic while Lyrica was rehearsing and them like singing, yelling at each other on one episode of Hollywood. So it's only a matter of time before these two start getting back into it, right? So out by the pool, everyone's talking about how quarantine went for them because they were stuck in a room with each other. You know, their significant other who some of them have like real beef with at this time. And A1 said it went terrible for him because he didn't get no sex. Lyrica said that they have not slept together in 4 months, and it is because he can't keep him to himself. You know, A1 has a history of cheating on her. She's not with the shenanigans and any of that, so that's why. A1 said that he wants to do better. He promises to do better. And Lyrica said, you say that all the time, and I have not seen any progress whatsoever, you know, regarding that. So it's kind of hard for her to believe. So they get paged to the courtroom, and Judge Lintoler comes out. You know, they do something kind of different every year. So the last Hollywood one, well, the last one that I watched, this last one was not good. The last one that I watched, they did the whole thing where they had like the photo shoot or the press conference. So for this one, they're in the courtroom, and Lintoler has each of them come up, and they're going to say, like, kind of state why they are there. Like, what are they hoping to gain out of the process? What do they want to change about themselves? What do they want to change about their partner? Well, you know, that type of thing. So Gangsta Boo and Emmett are up first. And Gangsta Boo wants Emmett to respect her more. He feels that she feels that he does not acknowledge her voice as a black woman. I said that is a very loaded statement. That is a very loaded statement. And for her to say not that he doesn't acknowledge her voice, but as a black woman, like you said that for a reason. So I'm wondering if we're going to get to the root of that reason somehow, sometime throughout this process. But she says that Emmett is a know-it-all. And whenever she's trying to talk and express herself or her opinions about something, she feels that he's just listening to respond. And that's a very, very bad habit that a lot of people have, where they don't listen to understand. They listen solely to respond. Like, they are literally just looking at your lips, waiting for you to stop talking so they can go ahead and jump in with their own opinion, completely ignoring everything that you said, you know, in regards to the conversation. So Emmett said he wants to work on his own communication and his own anger, but he also feels that Boo is controlling. And because of that, you know, he said he has a lot of insecurities about himself, and he feels that she at times emasculates him. So they got some stuff to work on. K Michelle wants her life planned out for her, and that's kind of why she's here. She's expecting to come in and have somebody plan out the ins and outs of her life, you know, all this type of stuff that, you know, she has all these things that she wants to do. She just needs somebody to kind of place it in the order that it should be in accordingly. Caston said he can't think of anything to work on. I said, Caston, why are you playing? Why are you playing? If you don't have nothing to work on, Why are you here? Caston is blindsided. He don't know what he just walked into. I'm willing to bet that Caston has never seen this show, but he gonna see it today. He gonna see it and experience it this week. That is for sure. So he said K Michelle lists out all these different things that she wants. She says she wants the big house. She wants this. She wants a pink llama. She's listing all this stuff that she wants. And Caston's response is, Oprah can't do. Oprah has all of this stuff, but she doesn't have a family. So Caston kind of feels that you can't have a family and be a mogul. So K Michelle takes offense to that because she wants the perfect life. She said they've been trying to get pregnant. K Michelle's been she's been having issues with these surrogates, but she wants to get pregnant, and she wants to get pregnant and have twin girls. So she said they've been having embryos, but at least one of them ends up being a boy. So I don't know what they are doing with that. Is she just discarding them? She just throwing the embryos away? That was kind of when she said that, because like it was just weird how she is like so hyper focused on having two girls. So he then said, like his response to that is all men cheat. Excuse me. That is not very comforting to hear from somebody that you're trying to build a life with, right? To me that kind of means if I go and I step out on you, don't even trip, because that's just what us men do. Don't be that guy, Caston. Lyrica is there to see if there's a possibility that she can want to try again with A1. A1 said he has an unconditional love for his wife and he wants to save his marriage. I said, oh yeah? Yeah? If you have this unconditional love, I said, oh yeah, if you have this unconditional love for your wife, why are you constantly cheating on her? So he goes on to say how Lyrica is willing to forgive, but she's not going to forget. And he feels that if you're not going to just forget about it and just kind of move on from it, then it's always going to hold them back. And it's like, how the audacity of you to feel that you're the one that cheated, but you want her to just completely forgive and forget and move on. That's not how it works. And like K Michelle said in her confessional, when you break someone's trust like that, and the level of disrespect that comes with you cheating on your spouse, they are not just going to quickly forget about what you did and be like, oh, that's in the past and let's move on, especially when you are a repeat offender, A1. So I don't even know why he's even playing them games like that. So A1 said that he cheated because he was depressed and drinking that night. And he said he knows that he can be faithful and that, Lyrica cheated too. So why are we only focused on my cheating? Lyrica said, I did not cheat because the times that she has slept with other men or messed around with other men, they were separated at the time. They were living separately. And in her mind, she never thought that they were going to get back together. A1 is calling that semantics. And he's basically saying that, no, cheating is cheating. That remains to be seen. While this is happening, Gangsta Boo is over there snoring. She falls asleep. So Dr. Ish, they don't play here on Marriage Boot Camp. If you want to play these games and be disrespectful, you can skip your ass over to Married at First Sight. But we don't play those games. We don't play those games over here where we're going to continue. We're not going to allow you to be disrespectful within the whole process. So while that's going on, Dr. Ish kind of calls her out and was like, girl, wake up. So, take the shades off and sit up. And it's funny because Rich Dallas, who was also falling asleep, hurries up and takes his sunglasses off because it's like, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? They're not drinking as much. They're not drinking nearly as much as some of the other past seasons. Maybe they limited the amount of liquor that's there, but this crew did not come in and get to like knocking back shots and stuff right away. So it's not because y'all are drunk. What is going on? So Rich and Mariah Lynn go up there. Rich wants to find out why they keep coming back to each other. He said there must be a reason for for people to separate and then keep coming back to one another. Mariah Lynn says she wants to see if he is really there for her, if he really wants to be with her. Rich sees her as a damaged person. Mariah is mad that he doesn't claim her, which he doesn't. If they are truly together, Rich absolutely does not claim her ever. She said that he's only posted a picture of her like once in all the years that they have been together. He said, so Jacqueline told her, asked him, are you not proud to be with her? Is that what's going on? And he said, no, he's not. He said there are some things that just disgust him. I said, oh, Rich, stop it. Stop it. Let's not go there. You're disgusting. You're disgusting as well. But all right, y'all. So as usual, they have their rooms are all labeled with a very specific. The rooms are all labeled with a very specific title that each of the couples has to kind of figure out who goes to which room. So the rooms this time are the combat room, fairy tale. It's fairy tale something, broken fairy tale, something like that. Fairy tale fails. That's what it was. Then it's the player palace and VIP. So the combat zone, they all agree goes to Boo and Emmett. So Gangsta Boo and Emmett go in, and it's these really big pictures of them, black and white pictures of them saying like these rude phrases that they said to each other. So Boo's phrase is her saying, "Fuck you, broke loser," and Emmett's thing is him saying bitch, and I didn't know what the other starred out word was supposed to be. But it was so bad that they just put the little asterisk up there for it. So they have boxing gloves all over their room and stuff like that. They're not in a really bad place from what I can see. They just need to work on some small things, but like they're not there with like the such tension that some of the other couples are having right now. So in the Fairy Tale Fails room, which they have a really nice room, K Michelle walks in and it's very classy, but they have tiaras. Like she has a tiara, he has a crown on what is supposed to be their side of the bed, I guess. And K Michelle looks so excited about her tiara, but she goes to pick it up and it breaks in half. And his is broken as well, and it's because K Michelle wants this perfect fairy tale that Caston does not want. He has a different type of dream that he wants for his life, a different type of path that he wants his life to follow. K Michelle's picture is her calling him a bitch. And his is him saying, you talk shit for a living. And he was like, you do talk shit for a living. She sings. So yeah, maybe. So in the Player Palace, we have Rich Dollars and Mariah Lynn. Mariah Lynn's poster is her saying, you're gonna die alone. And he said that she said that to him on the show, apparently. And then it says, you're the type of girl you fuck in the back of a car. The levels of disrespect all up and through that statement. And the fact that I'm sure he did say that to Mariah Lynn, and this is the man that you're still with. This is the man that you're still entertaining. This is the man that you are going to be crying over later in the season. He said you are literally good for nothing, but being the type of heifer that you fuck in the back of the car. We have to want better for ourselves, ladies. We have to. So then over in the VIP room is Lyrica and A1. They have the huge pictures on the wall as well. And Lyrica's is her saying, I hope you die. She's mad. Don't be mad about it, girl. You said it. She's saying it's bogus that it's up there, but you said it. You're the one that said it. So, yeah. And then A1's picture is him saying only one person can wear the pants in the house, and it's me. They have all these like different frames. They're supposed to be mirrors, and they're all broken. And A1 got it right away and said that they don't even see the stuff that they are doing to each other. So we panned over to K Michelle and Caston's room. Caston is saying that he doesn't know if K Michelle wants to talk about them having kids. Caston doesn't really want to talk about that right now. He wants to know why they can't talk about it throughout the week. Let's ease into it. So she's basically pressuring him to say that he wants her to be the mother of his kids. And he doesn't know if, like, he's not there yet. Basically, he said he does not think about life in that way, and she's kind of offended by that because it's like, we're together, we're rocking with each other, and you can't even really say out of your mouth that you want me to be the mother of your kids. Like, that is wild to her. Like, she can't believe that. Why is it so hard for you to say that? He said he doesn't think about life in this way. Well, what do you think about life then? If you've been with somebody for the past 5 years, how do you think about life, Casting? What is going on? That doesn't even make sense. So he then goes on to say that being in a relationship with a celebrity is hard because people are always in your business. He said that he would have been very fine with going to couples therapy privately. He doesn't really want to sit out here on TV and air all his business out in the open like that. He just doesn't want to do it. So she says she doesn't want to be with somebody that does not know her worth, that doesn't see her for the person she is. He said he's not really ready for a wife and kids. And Dr. Ish tells K. Michelle, do you understand what he's saying? She's like, yeah, he's saying he's not ready. So she starts crying, and she basically says that she does not think men are good people. They got some work to do, and it's really going to be a matter of compromise. K. Michelle acknowledged that she has her idea of a fairy tale and the way that she wants her life to go, and she never thought about what Caston's fairy tale would be because she thought that he would want to fit into her type and fit into the fairy tale that she wants for her life. So that's the crossroad that they're at. Could they work it out? Possibly, but it's going to take a lot of compromise on K. Michelle's part to fit him into, not fit him in, but to allow him to be a part of her life and not just in the way that she wants him to be. It has to be, a collective idea between the two of them. So then Dr. Ish goes to A1 and Lyrica's room. And A1 said that they're looking at the picture. Lyrica's mad the picture is up. She feels it's bogus for it to be blown up. And A1 said, well, yeah, she said it about 3 or 4 times. And Lyrica's like, no, I said it once or twice, maybe twice. And it was really when you were out cheating and I felt the way about you. So they each have their own flawed view of how the cheating or what they consider to be cheating when in regards to Lyrica. Lyrica feels that it's not cheating because the times that she has messed with other men, they were separated, and in her mind, they were not getting back together. She had already moved out. A1 said that that is not true. They're remembering it 2 different ways. So Dr. Ish is asking A1, like, what is making you step outside your marriage? A1 said that Lyrica never made him feel like he would be able to just get the sex that he wants when he wants it. And Dr. Ish was like, well, she's not property. Okay, it ain't yours. And A1 was like, yeah, but I mean, you know what I mean. So basically, it comes down to A1 feeling like something is missing. And that's why he was stepping out on his marriage. Lyrica said, well, it's not something missing with him. I mean, missing with me because I never made him feel that way. Dr. Ish agrees. So A1 is like, okay, well then it's something missing with me. But once once Lyrica and Dr. Ish both say it, A1 starts to feel attacked. So he's like, I'm not gonna, it's becoming one-sided. He jumps up out of bed and says that he doesn't want to be here because it's becoming one-sided and he wants to leave. And Lyrica was like, we're going and bye. We have this happen every season. Somebody, usually a male, one of the men, can't take that a lot of the stuff that they have done and said is being thrown back in their face so suddenly. So because of that, somebody always wants to leave. Somebody's always, give me my bag. Where's my bag? I want to leave. A1, sit down. Sit down, because you're going to go have dinner with everybody else in about half hour. We don't need the theatrics from you this time around. This is gonna be a really, really good season. Let me know if you are watching. Let me know what you thought about the couples, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.